What's the problem?
Oh, no, it's not a problem, sir. We're just doing a story on
It's
it.
not, just talk.
No, is that proper people here who make problem in the park?
Fighting.
Could you listen to me? Shut up.
Welcome
to the park then.
Night time, I don't know, it's fighting, a lot of fighting here.
So it's dangerous at night?
Yes, woman to fighting, they drink whiskey. No, this time. Later on, they can.
I'm at the Dunn Avenue Parkette in the west end of Toronto. As you can see, across the street there's a school. To the east there's a playground where young children play. It's a parkette much like any other parkette in the city, except come nightfall, a safe injection site that is completely unlicensed and unregulated will set up on this spot. And while Toronto is a city beholden to the 3 R's, rules, regulations, and red tape, well, when it comes to this unlicensed injection site, the authorities are turning a blind eye.
There's fighting here, you know.
That's what we're just saying. It's going to
I
cause, I was just saying to me, it's going to cause more chaos, right? I guess it
Report it
depends
to
on the
report.
person. Like, if they're going to do it, they're going to do it. But I guess they're trying to make it
They
a
know
safe
me.
spot. Which is good, but why don't they put it just outside the hospital?
Too much noise every night. Yeah, yeah. Too drunk. Too drink too much.
Every day there's police here, sir?
No. See me right down the police. No,
This park. This building, yeah. Every day.
And why are the police coming, sir?
no. See me.
They're calling a woman, but fighting, I don't know.
Well, we've returned to the Dunn Avenue Parkette, and lo and behold, the tents are being set up for the so-called safe injection site by the Toronto Overdose Prevention Society. Let's go take a walk over there and see what they're all about. We're just wondering, we understand that this is not sanctioned, it's unlicensed, not regulated. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, then. So I'm just wondering, is that an issue at all? I mean, the fact that people who aren't being regulated are interacting with others using hard drugs?
No, it's wonderful. We've had a lot of community support. It's community driven. People are supporting one another for better health outcomes.
We have talked to people off camera who actually live in the area, and they have a lot of problems, with this site. They're talking about people getting violent at nighttime, litter issues, this sort of thing. Are those concerns valid?
It's hard to say. I don't live in the direct area, but people are here every night. That's why we set up here. There's a very clear need. That's why we're here. The day that Doug Ford paused the funding for the OPS, the sanctioned OPS, 7 people died in Parkdale from opioid overdoses. So we're here responding to a need.
So you're saying that you're saving lives here, sir, then, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, then.
Yes.
But it just seems sort of weird to us that, if you park your car here after midnight without a permit, you're going to get slapped with a $40 ticket. If you are a food vendor without the right permit, you get a $273 fine. Yes. Okay. And it just and here you are without any kind of official oversight dealing with hard drugs. Don't you see there's some dichotomy here?
No, I wouldn't call it a dichotomy. I think laws are laws. Laws come into place for a number of different reasons. It depends who the stakeholders are, it depends who the power brokers are, and we're here for an ethical and moral reason, which I think trumps, and we're here to save lives. People are dying. We're having a 33% year-over-year opioid death-related overdose response in this province. So,
and certainly no one wants to see people die, but are there not established alternatives for this kind of medical help?
Unfortunately, no, they're not currently meeting the need, and that's why we are here. That's why we had attested, and that's why we're opening up at Parkdale Queen West Community Health Centre. Okay.
And sir, can you
approved by the government. Okay.
And can you take me through what happens? Somebody would come here and, what is the process from point A to point B?
Somebody comes here, There's a number of things we could do here. Generally, we provide support, we provide hygiene supplies, we provide safer harm reduction supplies for drug use. And if people want to use injection drugs, they can do so here in a monitored facility with professional health care and professional healthcare providers and people who are trained in overdose response, and they can do it here safely.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Can you give me an idea on a typical night, sir, how many people you'd be helping?
It depends. It depends. Some nights are slow, some nights are double digits. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This is all donation based, all volunteer hours. Absolutely.
Okay. So who are the people making these donations and who are the people volunteering?
Just concerned community members, people that work in community health, different medical professionals, all sorts of people from Parkdale.
In the aftermath of this unlicensed, unregulated tent, what is the response from the city? Well, we reached out to Mayor John Tory. He couldn't come on camera, but his spokesman, Don Pete, did issue a statement. In part, this is how it reads: Mayor Tory has consistently stated that a public park is not a suitable place for this type of facility. The mayor supports supervised injection sites and overdose prevention sites operating in approved locations because they know they save lives. Last month, he called on the provincial government to expedite its review of these facilities so sites can be opened as planned. There should be no need for a site such as this in a park, and the planned site could be opened soon. So a lot of discussions, it would seem, folks, but it's kind of perverse, don't you think? I mean, we're across the street from a school, and down this path is a playground full of kids on swings and slides. And it's kind of funny, too, that if you were to park your car on this street after midnight without the appropriate parking permit, you're going to get hit with a $40 ticket. If you were a hot dog vendor and you didn't have a food licensing permit, you're going to get slapped with a $273 fine. And meanwhile, the people in charge of enacting the law, it seems to me like a lot of paralysis by analysis, perhaps because of political correctness. For the Rebel.media, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Hey folks, if you like the kind of journalism you get here at the Rebel.media, the kind of journalism you aren't going to get anywhere else, please like and subscribe.